peeps? Another video coming at you. As you can see, what's on my mat, it's going to be another good one. So we're doing another Safariland QLS. We got the Blade Tech hood. This is a XDM 10mm. It's a 5 1/4 barrel. We're going to be doing another thigh rig. So, and obviously it's going to have the Streamlight TLR. So yeah, so we got a right hand FDE with Streamlight, and we're going to hook this up for this gentleman. So let's get the light mounted. There we go. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this little fun fact that these are designed to be tightened with nickels. Alright, so now it's just blocking. I do want to show you actually before I get into this. So if you shop knife kits and you are colorblind like I am, they sell this. This absolutely saves my life because I can't tell you the difference between some of these colors. You know, like these look the same to me. So this one is going FDE fall, which is this one. So now I can go ahead and I can match this up with what I have here to go ahead and make this holster. So if you need something, it's a swatch from holstersmith.com or knife kits, and it just has something on the back. It's like 20 or 30 bucks. Definitely well worth it. I bring it to gun shows so people can see what they can potentially get. So I try to keep all these colors in stock too, but definitely much needed. So let's get to this. Make sure that's sitting right. It looked crooked for a second. Right. 5 layers up here. We know that there's going to be one right here. If you don't tuck down the blocking or the tape on the blocking in between two pieces of blocking, what will happen is it'll pull it when the foam pushes inside. So it'll pull your blocking. So that's why I always push it down in. So this side is somewhat done because we still have to mount this. So, and the Safariland blocking. That helps. And then we're also going to build a plate to stop it from flexing. I'll talk about that at the end too. I did do that in a previous video. This is another thing I like about guns that aren't ambidextrous. I don't have to worry about blocking anything on this side. This is literally just going to sit there and we're good. That's nice when that happens. Right. Time for L hood. If I could find it. So we know this is a striker fire firearm, so we don't have to worry about a hammer or anything like that. So this can sit a little bit lower. So we'll set it right there. That's gonna go. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Just want to take into consideration the height of it. So that'll go there. And I wonder if these are too tall. Okay, so I'll have to create more blocking. I do have blocking here. That actually looks perfect. Let's see if I have another one. It's a little bit small, but if we put this in the right spot, we won't have to worry about it. Yep. So your standoff, mark that off. And then put this in place where you want it. I'm probably going to make another one that doesn't have holes in it. Alright, it's going to go right there. Alright, so there's that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place it where it's going to sit. And remember, that's the pivot point, so this hole is going to match up to that on the opposite side. So that needs to go right there, and then we'll mark it. See where that sits. Plenty back here. And we'll tape that right there. Doesn't say this has suppressor height sights, so we won't have to worry about that. I know these do come with them sometimes. Alright. But I have a feeling the gun has it. So I kind of want to throw them on anyway. Might as well rather take the cautious route. Okay, next, so if this hood is here, we're going to have this right over here, but we have to see where we're at. So that's going to be really, really tall. So we need a spot, and that could obviously be above it, which will probably be the case. So that right there, right where that sits, go down a hair, strengthen it up. We don't have to go underneath it because it has plenty of support on the center. This actually looks pretty good. So this is going to sit here. That's going to be that. You could always angle them as well, so it sticks out a little bit. So that's going to be. I was thinking about going lower. You want to be safe and sorry, but we could also say it can go on it, but then you don't want it to stick out too far. Yeah, I'd feel better if we were down just a little lower. Right there. The trigger guard ends here, so that's actually not bad. All right, we might have to support down here. That looks good, actually. All right. That's just a hair too tall. I'm going to sand this real quick so it's shorter. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's more like it. All right. Now that is all set. The only thing we have left to do, because it's going to be a taco design, is we have to cut the template. So I need a marker. And my template material. Because I know I don't have this already. All right, cut it, mount it, form it. You know, I've been doing this for 5 years, and there's just something beautiful about when something comes out good. It still impresses me. That's nice. Hooray! And we do this to mark the trigger guard on these pistols, or this flashlight. The retention is right there. So we're going to come up, and he asked that the muzzle be closed enough so that crap doesn't get in, but everything falls out. So it'll be pretty easy. Just extend it up, like so. So crap will fall out, nothing will get in. So go down. And we'll come up. You want to extend past the blocking, because that's what helps from scratching the firearm. And I believe this gun can take an optic. And we're right there. So I think I'll need that. So yep. I'm gonna drill, cut, and be right back. So I went ahead and took the liberty to go ahead and just cut, drill, clean, do everything that I had to do because, well, that's a boring part and nobody likes to see it. So, yeah, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and mount all the hardware. What I didn't show you is actually I made another plate. This is out of .08 Kydex, and it is going to mount right here. And what that's going to stop from happening is, see that flex? When we bolt this all together, that flex is not going to be there, and I'll show you that at the end, which is going to be detrimental to the longevity of your holster because it will crack right here if they keep doing that. So go ahead and bolt this all together and have some fun, see how it goes. I'll just take those. Throw our plate on. Throw this guy on. I think it's time for a new Loctite, finally. There we go. Right, I'm going to wait to tighten that up to get this last piece on. So, I've got the hardware. Right, going to throw this in. These ones I'm not Loctiting, so the end user can do the Loctite. And that just fell in my scrap Kydex bin. Luckily I had another one on my bench. Let's square it up. And we'll tighten this puppy down. Love it. All right, now that that is all set, go ahead and tighten these ones. Tighten the bottom ones as tight as you can. The top one is snug. So let's get our retention in. Let's check it. I like it. Okay, so I'll throw it back in there. Put this where it needs to be, which looks like it's going to be right there. Mark that. Let's put Loctite on this guy that we need here. There we go. Okay, and for this we're going to use a 1/4 inch slotted post, 1/8 inch rubber spacer, and then the supplied hex head screw. We'll do that till it's tight. Alright, I like it. Let's check a couple things first. And again, watch the flex. Almost not there. That's phenomenal. That's what you want. So, there that is. Lock it up. And there is another finished QLS holster for an XDM 10mm with, like I said, the QLS fork and the level 2 mechanical hood. Hell yeah. Going out today.